Based on the available information, the 2026 Renault Kardian appears to be a mid-cycle update that focuses primarily on technology and safety features, rather than a full redesign. Here's a Sibling Rivalry comparison of the 2025 and 2026 models. The Sibling Rivalry, 2025 versus 2026 Kardian. The 2025 Renault Kardian, a relatively new model itself, established a foundation as a compact SUV with a modern design and an efficient 1.0L turbocharged engine. It was praised for its mechanics and a dual-clutch transmission that offered a smoother experience than some competitors. However, the 2026 Kardian, acting as the more tech-savvy and mature sibling, has addressed some of the criticisms of the previous model to better compete in the market. The key differences lie in the following areas. Interior and technology. 2025 Kardian. The 2025 model featured a 7-inch digital instrument panel and an 8-inch multimedia touchscreen with wireless smartphone mirroring. While functional, some reviews noted the multimedia system was not as modern as rivals. 2026 Kardian. This is where the 2026 model makes its biggest leap. The higher-end trims, Techno and Iconic, now feature a larger 10-inch multimedia display with a more advanced OpenR Link system, which is more responsive and offers an updated interface. The top-of-the-line Iconic trim also gets a new 10-inch digital instrument cluster, a significant upgrade from the 7-inch screen on other models. Connectivity and convenience. 2025 Kardian. The 2025 model had standard features like remote keyless entry and ignition. 2026 Kardian. The 2026 model introduces new connected services on the higher trims. These services, accessible via the My Renault app, allow owners to check vehicle information like fuel level and mileage, and even perform remote functions like activating the headlights or horn. Safety and driver assistance systems, ADAS. 2025 Kardian. The 2025 model came with a solid safety package including a multi-view camera, blind spot warning, and cruise control. 2026 Kardian. The 2026 model enhances its ADAS package with 2 new functions: intelligent high beams and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection. The automatic emergency braking, AEB, and adaptive cruise control, ACC, are now standard on the Techno and Iconic versions and optional on the Evolution trim. Design and engine. Both models, there are no significant changes to the exterior design. The 2026 Kardian retains the same look, including the full LED lighting signature and the new Renault emblem. Both models, the engine remains the same, a 1.0L turbocharged 3-cylinder petrol engine with an Xtronic CVT gearbox or a 6-speed manual transmission. The engine is known for its efficiency and power, and this aspect of the vehicle has not been updated. Conclusion. The 2026 Renault Kardian is a clear winner in this sibling rivalry. While the 2025 model was a strong entry into the market, the 2026 version directly addresses its main shortcomings by adding a host of modern technology and safety features. These updates, particularly the larger digital displays and the enhanced ADAS suite, make the 2026 model a more competitive and appealing option in the compact SUV segment. The 2026 Kardian is the more refined and technologically advanced sibling, bringing the car up to par with its key rivals. Continuing the comparison between the 2025 and 2026 Renault Kardian, let's delve into some additional aspects that further highlight the evolution of the model. The nuances of the sibling rivalry. Beyond the headline-grabbing changes in technology and safety, the 2026 Kardian's updates are part of a broader strategy by Renault to keep its new entry competitive in a rapidly changing market. This is not just a simple refresh, it's a direct response to a more intense competitive landscape. Price and value proposition. 2025 Kardian. The 2025 model's pricing was established at launch, aiming to offer a strong value proposition with its modern design and turbocharged engine. 2026 Kardian. The new features, particularly the more advanced OpenR Link system and the enhanced ADAS, come with a corresponding increase in price. This means the 2026 Kardian is a more expensive car. However, The added equipment on the higher-end trims, techno and iconic, is significant. The justification for the price hike is the fact that buyers are receiving a car that is more technologically advanced and safer, bringing its feature list more in line with competitors. For the consumer, the question becomes, is the additional cost worth the new features? For those who value a modern and connected driving experience, the answer is likely yes. Market context and competition. 2025 Kardian. The 2025 Kardian entered a segment dominated by established players like the Fiat Pulse and the Volkswagen Nivus. Its initial reception was positive, but it faced a tough battle to stand out. 2026 Kardian. The 2026 update is a direct response to the market. The arrival of new and updated rivals, such as the Volkswagen Terra, and changes to the Fiat Pulse, has pushed Renault to act quickly. The introduction of features like automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection is not just an upgrade. It's a necessary step to match or exceed what competitors are offering. The larger digital displays and connected services also help it compete on a more equal footing, appealing to a tech-savvy audience. Conclusion: the more mature and refined sibling. In the end, the 2026 Renault Kardian is the more mature and refined sibling. It acknowledges its predecessor's shortcomings and learns from them, emerging as a more complete and competitive vehicle. While the 2025 model was a confident first step, the 2026 model shows a commitment to continuous improvement and a keen awareness of the market. It is a more compelling choice for those who want a compact SUV that is not only stylish and efficient, but also packed with the latest in-car technology and safety features. The Sibling Rivalry is less a battle of equals and more a story of a newer, better version of an already good car. Further details of the Sibling Rivalry. To provide a more comprehensive comparison, let's break down the differences between the 2025 and 2026 Renault Kardian models with a focus on specific features and their impact. Trim level evolution. 2025 Kardian. The initial lineup established a clear hierarchy of trim levels, such as Evolution and Techno, with the top-tier Premier Edition offering the most comprehensive features at launch. 2026 Kardian. The model year update sees a refinement of this structure. The top-of-the-line iconic trim now takes the place of the Premier Edition. This isn't just a name change. It signifies the inclusion of the new 10-inch digital instrument cluster and a more extensive set of features. It also reinforces Renault's intent to offer a premium, fully equipped version to compete directly with the highest-end versions of its rivals.